What's up, boys? Callsign Grimey here, and do you remember DCS The Way? I did an entire video on this amazing little app that makes Waypoint entry into your aircraft 10 times easier, more efficient. It's just a big quality of life app that I had to share. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Say bye-bye, because now we have DCS The Way version 2, and this thing looks amazing. Let's talk about it in today's video. We are here in the F10 menu so we can show you how version 2 of DCS The Way works. Out of the gate though, you can see that visually it has a big update, looks a lot more modern and just cooler. Let's be honest, you got the little image there at the very top of this thing. However, most of this works very similar to the OG version 1. However, there are a few updates and cool things that you can do with this now in version 2. So let's talk about how we're going to use it. Same kind of a concept here. Instead of the start, you're going to have the little plus button. We're going to hit the plus button, and in the middle of our screen, if we move the app to the side, dead center, just like how it was in version 1 where there was a purple dot, now we have a little hollow circle, green, neon green circle there. That's what we're going to use to pick our position. So we're just going to pick a point right here. We'll zoom in a little bit, right on the coastline right here. We're going to hit save. It's a new waypoint. Cool. We'll go somewhere else, maybe down here. We'll hit save down there. And then we'll like end our mission here at Coboletti for our landing. We'll save right there. Perfect, right? Pretty simple. And on version 1, that's essentially what you did. You just picked the couple of points and then you would enter it into the aircraft by transferring. However, there are things that we can do before we even get to that point right now within the app. As you notice here, you have the little hamburgers on the side. Now let's say all of a sudden we want to switch to make waypoint 2 the first waypoint that we want to go to. You grab it, drag it up. Now you can sequence your waypoints in the app before you enter them into the aircraft. This is amazing. This is such a great quality of life here. That means you could just go in here real quick, drop your points, boom, 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 boom. And then within the app, before you send them to your aircraft, you can just reorganize them to whichever way you want. You can make a, an audible in your pre-planning, or if you're out in the air with your squad, there's a lot of functionality and usefulness with this feature right here. The other thing you can do with the little drop-down icon right here, you'll click that. You can name the waypoint. This is even like mind-blowing, right? So we'll just say, we'll just say strike 1 here. We'll save that one. We'll go here. This will be like strike 2. And then we will go here with our last one and we'll say base. If I can spell. Now we've named these points, and on the aircraft that support this, that information will also carry over to the aircraft. Super cool, right? Also, I should point out, when you open up the individual waypoint, it shows you the lat long on here, the elevation as well. You could make changes to this if you need to, but this already does it for you, so I don't see the need why. Once you're done with all of this, there's 2 things you can do now. One is the obvious, transfer it to your aircraft in DCS, or if you see right here, you can save your waypoints to a file. What does this mean? This means that if you are flying in a squadron or some kind of coordinated group, maybe you're doing a team or a squadron flight or something like that, one person can set this all up, download the waypoints, save them to a file, and everyone else can now go in here and from a file, upload that file and have those waypoints automatically. Again, a huge time saver and just a great quality of life feature right here for those of you that are flying in big groups, in big virtual flight squadrons, special events. This is such a cool thing. Now to get back into our aircraft here, let's go back in the aircraft. And of course, with the F-18 that we're currently in, we need to go ahead, and if we're gonna do this, we need to go to data, we need to go to precise. Now, once that's in there, now we can enter in this data by hitting transfer to DCS. And it gives you here the reminder, very much like version 1, where it tells you about the aircraft, make sure you're in precise data, yada, yada, yada. And we are, so we'll confirm. And it is entering our waypoints right there. Now, as you can see here, we go back out of waypoint HSI. We've got our waypoints right here, 1, 2, and 3. And if we wanted to, we can waypoint designate and go after it and do that. Super cool. version 2 of DCS The Way is out right now. I will link to it down below for you guys to grab. This is an essential must-have application to run with DCS. Bar none, it might be my #1 favorite app of everything that's out there. So check it out. Version 2 available for free. Did I mention that? Check it all out, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you found it useful. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. We'll be seeing you guys in the air real soon. Callsign Grimey out.